Messi's Argentina beats Brazil in a World Cup qualifying game delayed by crowd violence. Following a thrilling 1-0 victory over bitter rival Brazil on Tuesday, Lionel Messi's Argentina team celebrated as though they had won the World Cup once more. Brazil suffered its first-ever home loss in World Cup qualifying, and the match was postponed due to fighting between spectators. Many supporters flocked to the Maracanã to witness Messi play in what was probably his final game in Brazil, a Superclásico versus the home team. Nicolas Otamendi, on the other hand, scored the game's lone goal. In the round-robin round, Brazil had lost 3 straight times. This was a setback for head coach Fernando Diniz. Additionally, it marked the first home game in which the 5-time World Cup winners have failed to score since 2009. In the 78th minute, Messi exited the pitch to a mixture of cheers and jeers from the Brazil supporters. Numerous kids showed up at the Maracanã sporting shirts from Inter Miami and Barcelona, the Stars' former team. However, the Argentine great was unable to break through one of his final obstacles in the sport when he was unable to score in a World Cup qualifier at the Maracanã against the Brazilians. After the victory, the Argentina team celebrated for 10 minutes on the pitch because they now led the South American qualification rankings. They also offered supporters one last opportunity to rejoice at the iconic Rio de Janeiro stadium after a win. The Copa America Championship was awarded to his squad 2 years ago when Ángel Di Maria scored the lone goal in an empty Maracanã. "I'm overjoyed." After the final whistle, midfielder Rodrigo de Paul broke into a kneeling celebration and outstretched his arms, saying, "We made history again and gave this joy to our people. This is how derbies work. We keep the ball if it's necessary. We also suffer if we have to defend. We are the greatest squad in the world because of this." The start was delayed by 27 minutes due to the violent pre-match incident that broke out just after the national anthems. For 22 minutes, Messi guided his team off the field and into the dressing rooms. One or more spectator exited the stadium with cuts to his head. 8 people were detained by Rio police as a result of the altercation. During the first 20 minutes of the match, the referee gave Brazil a slew of fouls as a result of the crowd's aggressive behavior on the pitch. Eventually, the tension subsided, saving Argentina from open conflict. Brazil squandered chances, as evidenced by Cristian Romero's save of Argentina 6 minutes after Gabriel Martinelli's crossing shot and Rafinha's free kick in the 38th minute. After the interval, Brazil kept up the pressure, and in the 54th, Rodrigo forced goalie Dibu Martinez to make a close-range save. However, Argentina only mustered a few opportunities before Otamendi's header in the 63rd minute, after he sprang over the Brazilian defense to meet a corner ball. Although this is a stunning victory, it pales in comparison to our accomplishments in Qatar, Argentina head coach Lionel Scaloni said at a press conference. "You understand that winning here is difficult, but we did it." One of Brazil's main hopes up front, teenager Endrick, didn't really matter when he entered in the 72nd. Joe Linton, a midfielder who had just replaced Brazil in the 81st minute, was sent off for pushing an Argentine player. As the game came to a finish, the Brazilian fans chanted "Ol" at every move made by the Argentinians, and the visiting fans waved their shirts as some of their players celebrated on the field. With 15 points from 6 games, Argentina is leading the 10-team continental qualifying race. Uruguay is second with 13 points, and Colombia is third with 12. Next with 9 points is Venezuela. Ecuador now has 8 points after beginning the qualifying round with 3 owing to a FIFA penalty. With 7 points at the end of the year, Brazil will finish 2 points ahead of Paraguay and Chile. There will be 48 teams competing in the 2026 World Cup in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. The top 6 South American countries will receive direct entry. A spot in an intercontinental playoff is available to the club in 7th place. Additionally, on Tuesday, Ecuador defeated Chile 1-0, Uruguay defeated Bolivia 3-0 in Montevideo, and Colombia triumphed 1-0 away in Paraguay. Peru and Venezuela tied 1-1. Following the upcoming Copa America in the United States in September, the 7th and 8th rounds of South American qualifying will take place. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe sportsjin.